Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Peace, love, and light, family. Welcome to a brand new episode of The Higher Zone. Today on the menu, got some mind-bending, mysterious TikToks they don't want you to see. With that being said, family, if you're not down with the family yet, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me and the family. I definitely appreciate everybody, man. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. So please, join the family. Let's grow together. With that being said, let's get into these videos.
Subscribe to Higher Zone. Like, subscribe, peace and light. They don't hear us, they just fear us. Try to cage our life, but can't hear us. Every time we rise, they interfere us, but we still live, the world can't break the fearless, yeah. Born from the dirt, but the diamond still shining. Turned every scar to a banner reminder. Truth in my veins, I'm a storm and a siren. They don't hear us, nah, they don't hear us. Look, we've been praying through the sirens and the sleepless. Still they paint us like villains and they the thesis. Love don't trend, but the hate get the remix. Still we rise through the slander and the secrets. Zone family, I see angels in the skies. In the mirror, see a rebel with divine in his eyes. We don't march, we levitate, but they lies. They call it trap, I call it freedom in disguise. Every loss taught a sermon, every fall was a climb. Every tear built a kingdom, every pain birthed a line. They profit from my silence.
If there's a hurricane outside, you have to preserve the food. People was mad because they was getting a little bit. Let's make it make sense. If we stuck on the island, we gotta preserve the food. Damn! Batman got blown off the roof. Jesus! That was crazy. That's wild, bro. I hope there's nobody in there. Oh, y'all heard that? Somebody screamed in there. Wow. That's insane, chat. Pray for Jamaica.
One start over.
It's bad. Crazy, bro. The hood ain't never been like that. Ever. This is part of a bigger plan. That's crazy. What's going on in New York? That's wild.
Kingston Avenue in East Flatbush submerged, and a 39-year-old man went back into his flooded-out basement apartment to try to save his dog, but he didn't make it out again. Akiva is a nearby friend and neighbor.
I was here when they dragged his body out of the water. He was just a very pure, simple person. Didn't really need much at all, you know. And he was a giver. He wasn't a taker.
Scene of another tragedy here at 175th and Broadway in Washington Heights, where 43-year-old Juan Carlos Montoya Hernandez died. Police believe he was possibly electrocuted as he was in a flooded-out basement boiler room. Glenn Schuck, 1010 wins, 92.3 FM.
How come the drains in the city are not being cleaned? Every time it rains, it floods. Somebody had to lose their life trying to get their dog in the basement. That is crazy, New York. What's going on?
I'm on Halsey and Troop now. Halsey and Troop trying to get home. Can't get home. Everybody's trying to clean out the little vents that the water go down. Check it out. I'm at a B26 on Halsey and Troop. Amazing. Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. I never seen anything like it.
That is crazy work. She waiting on the B26. The B26 used to be across the street from my crib. And she's not too far away from where I used to live. Like I said, we ain't never seen nothing like that.
This chilling video showing a Baltimore police officer trying to run down a man. This is in Baltimore City's Park Heights neighborhood, happening around 5 p.m. on Tuesday, yesterday evening. Now, I spoke with the man behind the camera. I also spoke with the man who was being chased by that officer and was actually hit at one point, is what he tells me. They both tell me they were approached by that officer while on Wiley Avenue there in the Park Heights neighborhood, that officer asking them to move.
It's getting a little hot. Getting a little hot, guys. I need you guys to take a lap. You know, Captain Major getting a little hot right now. I appreciate it.
Now, I'm told by the man behind the camera that that is when him and his friends moved, and then they were approached yet again by that same officer. The man who was chased by the officer tells me the officer was asking him to come to him, but he didn't say why. So that man decided to walk off down the alleyway, and that's when the officer gets back into his cruiser and chases him down for over a minute, even crashing through a fence into someone's yard at one point. Now, we did hear from the Baltimore Police Department, their Commissioner Richard Worley, putting out a statement calling the video alarming and disturbing. They say that officer is suspended pending an investigation. As for the man who was chased down, he tells me he does have a banged up knee, and he also tells me he now knows why that officer originally asked him to come to him, what he wanted to talk with him about. We have that and more from other officials over on WBALTV.com.
Comment down below, chat. Let me know what y'all thought about that clip right there. That was pretty wild. Everybody can't be Spider-Man, and that's a fact.
MashaAllah. ما شاء الله عليه. ما شاء الله عليه. ايوه انا فكره ساعه يا طلع يا انتبه بالغلط ما تشغل هذا كاسه فرا له هذا
Ain't no way, chat. I would never do no ish like that. He literally playing with his life. Your man would have fell down there, it would have been a rap. Comment down below.
Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't be up here making all this goddamn noise in our community. I know you need help, I know you need, but at the same time, chill out. You need Jesus, alright?
Leave me alone.
God bless you. You need Jesus.
You just leave me alone.
Bitch, fuck you. You need Jesus.
A lot of these homeless people got demons in them, man. A lot of them is literally mental. And like I always said, once you become to that mental state, you have demons right inside of you, controlling you. As you can see, comment down below.
Yes!
Yo, bro came out the car.
And I don't even know what happened after that. Yeah, I'm happy you didn't see that. Seriously.
I would never eat this, bro. Never a day in my life would I. This is Camelback right here. That's what that is right there. Yeah, that's right. The camels that people ride on, right? In between, you sit your butt cheeks in between, right? And you got two humps. Bruh, it's pink. Bruh, I do this for educational and entertainment purposes only, man. I'm not here to make people throw up, bro. I'm just trying to understand why people eat this. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We're going to look at the meat, the outside of the meat before he started breaking it up with his hands. That's what it looked like right there, and I still ain't eating it. When did people start eating Camelback? When did this start? When does this start? And camels look disgusting. Like on some real, like, bro, it don't even look like it's cooked all the way. It looked like somebody ate an alien and threw it back up. That's what it looked like. Bro, this looked disgusting. You couldn't pay me money to eat that. Respectfully, and I mean this respectfully, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody's culture, bro. But what's going on here? Anybody that ever ate Camelback before, leave it in the comments and let us know. What does it taste like? Does it have a similar taste to other meat? Because that looks disturbing, bro. That looked like Freddy Krueger. Oh, for real, bro. It looked like Freddy Krueger chopped up in a million pieces and cooked. And he already burnt. Leave it in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure you follow me here for more. When did they start eating camel, bro? That's crazy.
Zone family, comment down below. Let me know if any one of you guys ever had camel meat. Personally, me, I never had it, and I don't think I want to try it. That's just me, though. Wow.
I got it!
That's how a tsunami really hit? It crushed those buildings like they were nothing. And for the people that was running there, and it don't look like it was a lot of people, I'm sure they told y'all asses to evacuate. People never like to listen, bro. River took the whole road away. Now the people probably can't even travel back and forth to where they need to go. They might have to create a whole new road, which means disrupting people where they live.
Bruh, I can't make this shit up. I left Oak Cliff and took a quick trip down to Stop 6 to go hit a lick, and I instantly noticed a big ass moon that was red as a bitch. And as I passed through downtown, I noticed that the moon was damn near touching the motherfucking ground. So I said fuck it and decided to follow this bitch for a few miles. On phone, then my dumb ass tried to do the dash and record at the same time and damn near wrecked that bitch on my mama. So now I pull up at Taco Bell like, nigga, what the hell? Because if you look right up out there, you'll notice that the so-called moon is obviously in our motherfucking atmosphere. It was so low that motherfucker was scraping the top of the trees on my mama. This shit was so goddamn big and red, we had to pull the fuck over. And then I noticed a weird ass glare that was green that took over my whole motherfucking screen. But anyway, I continued to slide down to the south side, and I pulled the fuck up, and I just so happened to witness a red drone descend from the bottom of this big red ass floating planet that's supposed to be the moon. And then two more of these motherfuckers pop out and just started surrounding the entire ghetto, just swarming us on my mama. And then I noticed Foden right there almost fucked up and crashed into Big Homie up top. But Big Homie must have had his pilot license because he got some extraordinary aviation skills because he got out the way ASAP and let Foden just slide by. Now I'm like, fuck it and hop back in the bucket. So now I'm dashing through the traffic on the way back to Dallas. But when I pull up at my next destination, I see that same red ass moon. moon, but it ain't full. This bitch a crescent now. And then out of motherfucking nowhere, I see a mob of white clouds coming from the west that had other little circle clouds descending from the middle of it. And then I realized that every single circle cloud that flew past the moon also ascended into that motherfucker. So after everybody got ascended and they was finished handling their business, the moon just disappeared into the distance. And then just like that, that bitch came right the fuck back. But this time it dropped off a UFO with a green flashing light. And whoever was the pilot decided to say, fuck that, I ain't hiding, I'm sliding on my mama. So he pulled off like a boss. So after that, I decided to zoom in on the moon. So now I can see the full shape of this big bitch. And you can clearly tell that it's a full circle. And as I'm looking through my third eye, I realized that this ain't no motherfucking moon. My nigga, that's a mothership dropping off other ships from the bottom of that bitch. You can see the fire coming out that hole and everything. Bitch, I know you see that motherfucking circle with them holographic lights coming out the bottom of that hole. So after I decided to pull the fuck off and keep it moving, then I noticed that the moon started shape-shifting. The motherfucking colors even started changing on that bitch. It went from blue to red within seconds. So I stop again and pull the fuck up at Chick-fil-A with no delay. And I catch the moon clocking in, and then it just clocked the fuck out. And then it clocked in again, and then it clocked right the fuck back out. And then it did it again, and again. And then this motherfucker had the nerve to change colors again. So after it shapeshift back into the blue moon, it clocked out and clocked back in again. So now I'm like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. When the fuck did the moon start making its own work schedule? And when the fuck did it get the ability to change colors when it felt like it? The answer is never, nigga, because that's not the motherfucking moon. Now, phone them, I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I know exactly what that motherfucker is. But I can't disclose that information because if I did, they'd start sending me death threats and try to shut my page down again. So due to that fact, I'ma just leave this right here and just leave it up to my TikTok astronomers to jump in the comments and let y'all know what the fuck that big red motherfucker is on my mama.
What is the moon really doing out there? And all those little clouds with the hump going inside of it? Clearly that wasn't no AI. Comment down below, let me know what y'all thought about that video. Always look up, cause you might miss it. Drop it down below.
The Boogosphere is being held in a vault. There were two federal police who we have been able to identify as members of the drug cartels embedded in the federal that tried to break in Mexico and try to break in and steal the Boogosphere right there when we were there. I wasn't in the facility, I was nearby. And when I reported this and warned about it on TikTok, the TikTok took my channel down. I have been deplatformed off TikTok for exposing that clandestine attempt to steal the Boogosphere. Go figure out what's TikTok, right? Who's behind that, right? Why would they take that down, right? It was a simple statement of fact. We had the video footage. Now, I have had one of the those police officers identified as one of these cartel members, but they're part of the federal police force and they do black bag jobs. And just also remember, the same organization running these clandestine UFO projects utilize drug cartels, criminal cartels, human trafficking cartels, and other drug running to not only create a wealth and flow of money to them. This is where there's a nexus between human trafficking, drugs, etc., and the UAP issue that's actually being explored by law enforcement right now. And I think that's something for people to keep in mind. They are interrelated.
I knew it wasn't no regular people. No regular people can't just come up and talking about we looking for a Boogosphere. I knew that was cap. And TikTok took his video down? That is crazy work, TikTok. Comment down below, y'all.
So are you saying if you don't know what it is,
you will step in the hole? Everybody line up and get your chip. Well, this can't be the mark of the beast. We're all still here. Okay, I'll take my chip. And what does it say about people that take the mark of the beast? If you take anyone who takes the mark of the beast, their name is not written in the Lamb's book of life. That's the book. That's everybody that belongs to Jesus that's going to heaven is in the book, the Lamb's book of life. If you take that, you are not written in the Lamb's book of life. I'd say that's a pretty final move. So can you imagine if you didn't recognize that for what it was because you didn't have the discernment in you? And where does discernment come from? Does it come from you?
Source.
Where's it come from? The Holy Spirit, right. So if he's not in you and you're not able to discern that and you walk right into that wood chipper, well, there you go. People need to think about that because, I mean, I'm telling you, with AI coming on board like it is right now, we're not that old. Very good chance. We live out our years like we're supposed to. I think we see it.
I think about it all the time.
I think we're going to see it. And I think that's why you're seeing a revival happen amongst people. I think that's why on my little tiny scale, I get hit with particular songs, which allow certain conversations to happen. I get to sit with guys like you and talk about it in front of millions of people, get them to think about it. That's my little role. Because I think it's upon us. I think it's coming.
What they doing is they trying to make people go hungry, go homeless, and they trying to make everybody beg. Once they got us in a begging condition, this is when they roll it out. You want housing, you want food, you want money, we'll give it to you. But you gotta take this. Personally, I'm not taking nothing. Bury me in a sea with my ancestors, straight up. Like I said, 1 week they in the sky, next week they not. They come back heavy.
Hey, yo, look at this shit in the sky. It's like thousands of these motherfuckers. There ain't no plane, ain't no drone. So y'all please tell me what the fuck y'all think this is? What the fuck is going on in our town in America, bro? Look at these shits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Look at these shits. Look, there's still more coming. What the fuck is going down? Y'all see this shit? I'm seeking out zoom in for y'all. Look at these motherfucking dots in the sky. It don't make no sense. There ain't no stars. Look what it is, y'all. Look how many of these motherfuckers is. Something about to go down somewhere. Look at these motherfuckers. Look. What the fuck is that? Look at them shits. Make no sense.
For the people that's brushing it off like it's nothing, you got another thing coming. Pay attention and be aware, family, and raise your vibrations.
Guys, this is massive. What you are looking at is believed to be the first recorded sighting in history of a leucistic Iberian lynx. Photographer Angel Hidalgo captured this footage somewhere in the Jaén Mountains in Spain, but the exact location is being kept a secret to protect it. Now, at first, some were skeptical if this actually was a leucistic Iberian lynx, but local media report after analysis of the images by specialists from the Lynx project, it has been confirmed that this is a leucistic specimen and the first officially documented in Spain and possibly the entire world. You are witnessing history right here. Not only is the Iberian lynx extremely rare with only about 2,000 in existence, but to see one that is also leucistic, which means it's got a white coat, is almost mythical.
The Liberian lynx is very, very rare to see. In fact, they said if you see the Liberian banks, there's a great awakening coming for the chosen one. You don't believe me? Look it up, do your own research, then come back and comment down below.
Almost the entire world population is about to have an awakening like we have never had before on October 30th, all the way to November 1st. Everything going on astrologically right now, and then also with a very special friend of ours up in the sky, Three-Eye Atlas, will be bringing upon a awakening like you have never seen before. The Schumann resonance has been off the charts, gearing up for this energy, and the Earth's frequency will be at an all-time high. Unless someone tries to mess with it and block everyone from that, which, you know, hey, stranger things has happened. No pun intended that show is about to be coming out really soon. But just be prepared. From the 30th to the 1st, you are going to be feeling and thinking differently than you ever have before. The synchronicities are going to be freaking wild. I mean, we're talking, life is going to be like straight up like Mr. Anderson. Like, if you know, you freaking know. Y'all are freaking awesome. If you want any guidance at all, send Wizard Daddy a DM. And then the fact, y'all, Mercury retrograde right around the corner. Everything. Like, right now is probably the greatest time ever to be alive. Like, I mean, it's happening. The show, the main event, the season finale, and then it just becomes more and more season finales. It's awesome. Like, we are straight up just living in a Marvel movie constantly, like Avengers after Avengers after Avengers after.
Let me know what y'all thought about that clip, family. This is why I tell y'all, vibrate high and raise your frequency. The Great Awakening is real close, closer than we think.
If you see this video right now, God wants you to see this. October 30, 2025. It's official. The Great Awakening is here. When you check astrology, you can see it's written in the stars. At the same time, 3 Atlas reaches its closest point to the sun, and we have strong shifts from the Schumann resonance again. The earth is very active. When you observe the universe, you will see a line. You will see many synchronicities all of a sudden. A solar flare on a lunar eclipse. The Schumann resonance is off the chart on equinox. This is really the divine order. We get a higher picture now of the ancient divine order because the dark side hijacked the divine order so much, and now we are just accessing to the divine matrix known as Christ consciousness, known as Sophia Christ consciousness. Number 13 takes an important role in it. You feel it, and humanity is waking up. Be sure, everything they do now against humanity will see. The more they come with horrible laws, the more people will fight back. And this is what we know as the ascension. This is what we know as the end times. And this is happening on October 30. Stay on your heart path. This is 5D. Subscribe for more.
Schumann resonance is really spiking, people. If you vibrating high, you are vibrating with Gaia.
Across Atlanta-based UPS has quietly cut nearly 40,000 jobs so far in 2025 across the country.
Yeah, and one of its biggest customers, Amazon, has also cut thousands of jobs here. 11 Alive's Doug Richards looking at what's shaking up the package industry.
Trucks still regularly exit and enter the busy UPS warehouse off of I-85 in DeKalb County, but with way fewer employees and way fewer supervisors at the company's Sandy Springs headquarters. UPS announced it reduced 34,000 jobs in its operational workforce this year, plus another 14,000, mostly management jobs. The company says it expects to save $3.5 billion by the end of this year to create a more efficient operating model that was more responsive to market dynamics.
And so you knew something was coming. I don't know if people knew it was going to be the scale that was announced today.
Emory marketing professor Doug Bowman says UPS and its one-time biggest customer, Amazon, are both adapting to markets changed by artificial intelligence. Amazon told investors it has reduced 14,000 jobs this year to make the company leaner and more cost-effective.
Jeff Bezos got all the money in the world. Why do he need robots? To make more money? It doesn't make any sense. It's part of their plan. They want you begging, then they're gonna feed you the chip. Then it's over.
Cardi B is a government plan.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna have to hunt raccoons and shit, but that's kidding.
She ain't said not one time, I'm putting together a concert so that I can help feed y'all. That's what makes us poor people a joke. Because rich people they could always come back to the poor people to put themselves back in a position to be rich. But the poor people can't get shit from her neither. But a tax write-off. We don't want your turkeys, my nigga. You're not one of us, my nigga. Why you not talking to the rich? You're not like us. Why you not talking to the rich, the elite? When rich people have a problem, it becomes poor people's problem. When poor people have a problem, it's only poor people's problem. Her problem is her money's running out. She still got money, but it's slowing up.
Cardi B telling y'all have to eat raccoons for Thanksgiving is crazy. This the same people y'all keep supporting. Y'all keep listening to their music. Stop supporting these people, because they literally clowning in your face that y'all have to eat raccoons.
That's crazy work. Here they come with the bullshit. You fucking hoodlum. This is some straight ER shit. People was already moving like survival mode. You have this white lady with a basket full of groceries leaving a store in the parking lot. You have this black big ham hock robbing her and stealing her shit. Look at this. What the fuck? I mean, damn, woman, will you just let her do this shit? Why is people so scared to start punching motherfuckers in their face? Why I say it might get a little ugly. People might have to go get their pew-pew. Lady, you got all this energy, but to just go get a job. Nigga, go get a part-time job. I know it's easier said than done. That's why I'm saying it. Lady, you going to jail. You going to jail. My thing is, this about to be a lot of hard times for a lot of people. But what I'm saying is like, damn, I feel like we need to be together, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to be robbing each other. Why we ain't robbing the corporate? Bitch, you that brave? You should have just went into the grocery store and ran out with a basket full of shit. Watch, they gonna make an example out of it. Like, oh yeah, and it was a bad person that did this first. Oh yeah, we gonna show y'all. Don't try to run out and do none of this. They about to hit her with like she had a deadly weapon.
Family, I'm hoping that was fake. I'm truly hoping that was fake because ain't no way I'm pulling out to the parking lot with my groceries and you dipping into my cart. That must have been a skit, family. That must have been a skit. Ain't no way. Ain't no way people really moving like that out here over food. That is crazy and diabolical.
Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store. So, they wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off. So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole. Okay, they wanted $9 for this. I said, oh, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted, sorry, it's all fucked up because it's been in my purse. $7 for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed. I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay, let me show you the most important thing to me. Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beat. Get your fucking meat. How many do you think that I got? How many short ribs is that? And can I be real? More y'all bitch ass niggas should have started taking shit from the motherfucking corporations a long time ago. Y'all just didn't have that shit in your motherfucking bones. Get out there and get in the motherfucking field like I told you. Everything out here is yours. Whether or not you take it, they call that shit free will. I call that shit eminent domain. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned from the white men, take it! Yeah! Take it. I don't give a fuck who's already sitting there. I don't give a fuck if your land was already established. Bitch, it's mine now and I want it. That is what we should be preaching in the land. To the fucking masses. Act more like a white man. Take it for yourself, bitch, and you won't be worried about who don't got it. You see what I'm saying? Get out there and radish. Last but not least, go in that church and infiltrate. Don't be stupid. Get in there. Ask them for some rent money. Ask them for some help. You been tithing. Say your lights is off. You need a stipend. You need some food. Go to the church. Ask for help. If the pastor don't help you out, blast them on social media. Quickest way to fuck up the church's money is ask for some. Go do it. See what you get. Report back to a real bitch. Let me know. If the church doesn't help you after all those tithes you gave, well, go ask for your tithes back. See if they can give you a donation form and they can just redonate your money back to you. See if they can do that. If they can't, I want you to come back under this post and give me the reason why they said they cannot reimburse you back the money you and your family have given to them for years. Also, why they can't help you. Let me know.
Family, I know it's rough out here. Yeah, it's rough out here. In fact, there's barely any jobs out here. But vibrating low like this is not the way. And this is why I always tell y'all, try to create something for yourselves, or you're gonna crash out.
Put it on YouTube. Yeah.
Description is crazy.
Don't want it.
Hide lobster, ribeye steaks, and truffle butter. Crazy work. Play around with them ribeye steaks.
Sorry. I just enjoying the entertainment real quick. We're going on for like 15, 20 minutes. I don't think they're gonna stop them. Ah, fucking crazy.
Don't you ever run up on me. Like I said, keep running up. Keep running up. Keep running up. Now keep running up. You just keep running up. We're females. Why keep running up? We're females. Why are you going? Y'all doing over that. Keep running up. Keep running up. You keep running up. Keep running up.
I put so much else ordered in your car. Can I just take it out real quick?
I'm going out of here. No, please, please. What you gonna do?
Hey! Just let him go. Just let him go.
Family, they crashed all the way out for the lobster tails, the ribeye steak, and the truffle butter. I mean, they trying to go cook that gourmet. They trying to chef ratatouille, okay? They want the best of the best. Vini Vani Vinci, okay? They want that fettuccine. They want the best of the best, so they going in there looking for the best, cause they ain't got the EBT anymore. Cause the EBT was creme de la creme. I'm not making fun, but this is what's gonna keep happening. It's gonna get worse till your neighborhood store get closed, then you can't get food anywhere. Then what? People refrigerators?
Do you feeling bad because Mr. Donald Trump no give you more food stamp? $3 is the solution. Let me show you something. Look, Jose Ole taquitos, only for $1.25.
Oh, let me
let him cook. $1.25.
Let him cook now.
Big pack to
let
fry.
him cook.
$1.25. It's like only for $1.25. Hot the smoky sauce only for $1.25. Coca-Cola only for $1.25. Everything is for $1.25. But before to come into shopping here, you need to start to work. See you later.
$1.25. Listen, Migo giving y'all good examples, so y'all don't run up in these stores and get locked up. See, Migo smart. He gonna spend his $1.25 and get some fries, some burritos, things he used to. He not being bougie. He don't want no truffle butter. He don't want no lobster tail or ribeye steaks. He's surviving. He is smart. Y'all out here crashing out for truffle butter. Y'all probably can't even spell truffle butter. Comment down below.
Bro, why the hell you fuck with me, bro? How you gonna take our stuff? Why the hell you fuck with me, bro? I'm telling you, you talking about I'm not showing you all this shit, bro. Nigga, I don't shit, bro. I'm my shit, bro. Bro, you got my shit falling on the floor, bro. I got no motherfucking receipt, bro. Let it go. What the fuck you doing? What the fuck? You see my damn receipt? Ain't no lot of this damn receipt. Bro, I don't gotta do none of that, bro. Bro, I don't gotta do none of that, bro. Really, by law, for a minute, bro, y'all not supposed to stop me because y'all not the fucking officer. Why the hell y'all touching me, bro? Let me go. Bro, why the hell y'all testing me, bro? This is good after Walmart. Cause then you have some last time you get streamed, bro. I don't know you, bro. I ain't never seen you before in my damn life, bro. What the fuck, bro? You, I swear to God, bro. Why the hell is you holding this shit? What the fuck? You see my receipt right here, bro? Let go of my shit. Man, bro, this nigga ass only, bro. Go. What the fuck? What the hell is y'all waiting on? What? Waiting on what? For what? For what? For what? To do what? To do what? Y'all step outside, bro. Okay. Well, let me go. So I just step outside. No. Bro, you go without. Bro, let me outside my door if I can pay for my shit, bro. Why the fuck you holding me bucket, bro? Y'all gotta read our rule book and handbook some shit. Do you need to read your handbook or your rule book, bro? You the only nigga holding your hand, bro. Like, what's up? What's up with you? That's like, bro. She knows. She knows, bro. You can't hold people like that, bro. That ain't a part of your goddamn protocol, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? Appreciate it.
Family, you see this situation is going to get out of line. The security guard should have just fell back. You need to protect your peace and stop protecting Walmart and let the cops come do their job.
Stop!
People trying to eat out here, man. Grabbing them snacks out the garbage can. Desperate times, man. Desperate times.
Got them fighting. Fight. I don't think
they fighting. They definitely getting their grub on.
Look at my trains. Yo, they going crazy. Yo, where you at? I'm down here at my job. I'm giving something. Y'all better come on. They don't broke the motherfucking door already. You broke the door? Yeah. They ready to damn. They broke our door. Look. Oh, you working there? Yeah. I work at another one, but I'm here helping them.
Damn, that's crazy. They broke the
They
door.
them all out. Look at me. You see my minivan loaded. I told my husband come and get me.
Minivan loaded. She works there. They must be closing that. Yeah, they must be closing that Dollar Tree down.
When I first started making videos on this page, I was making food for my wife 4 times a day, and how I was getting that food, all food stamps and gift cards that people was giving me to make food for my wife. And I've always had bad social anxiety. I've always spoke about it. I made a video here once talking about me having bad social anxiety and how I was getting used to being around people and talking to people, and how I was doing that was making meals for the less fortunate and passing them out. How was I buying that food to make meals for the less fortunate? On food stamps and gift cards that people was giving me. With that being said, it's the holidays coming up. It's a trend going around where people make a video and get brands to comment to see what brands they can get PR packages sent from. I'm gonna do the same thing, but instead of PR packages, I want brands to comment that's willing to give away meals with me. I refuse to take any money. I don't want no money. I don't want no nothing. I don't want no partnership when it comes to this. I want this to be specifically about the families we feeding and the holidays that we making holidays and the families that we able to take care of. That's all I care about. My daughters just came in. This is
Definitely
it's
respect
about these
that.
babies. It's about their holidays, and we want to make sure that we are supporting some families in this holiday. So if you a brand and you want to be a part of it, I'll see you in the comments. God bless you. Say God bless
Definitely
you.
respect that, bro.
Say God bless you.
God bless you.
Say bye bye.
Shout out to Keith Lee, man.
Happy holidays. And I forgot to mention, I'm going to post updates on the situation on my IG story. So if you want to follow my IG, please do so.
The Satanic Temple is providing free meals. No words from Joel Osteen or other mega churches. But the Satanic Temple is currently providing free meals in lieu of the loss of SNAP benefits.
The Satanic Temple is offering food to people because EBT has been lost. That is crazy. That is diabolical. This is what they want. Pay attention out here and be aware. If you hungry and you need food and the temple's down the block from you, I advise you to starve. Don't look at it like you starving. Look at it like you fasting. You connecting to the Most High. Going to the temple of a satanic group to get food is crazy.
I'm about to put an end to all of this shit. People wondering why Elon Musk said it. Universal pay for all. I'm about to put an end to all of this shit. People wondering why everything is happening to us all at once. It's not Project 2025. I keep telling y'all. It's called Agenda 2030. The year 2030, when everything is to be completely flipped over. Our elites, not the government, not even the billionaires, you and I know. The top dogs, their bosses, have given all of them a deadline, 2030, when the whole system is to be completely changed over. Elon Musk said it. Universal pay for all. Some people talking about, oh, well, we're going to get a certain amount of money. Money is gone. That's gone. It's not going to be about money. That's why they're going into digital. Everything that they're taking away, they're going to give back, but in a different package. Medicaid, housing, food, all going to be allocated to each person, whether it's monthly, yearly, or however they're going to do it. And the thing about that is, obedience. In order for you to receive any of these benefits or to keep them, you're going to be doing what they tell you to do. To some people, it's going to seem like a safe haven. Why? Because they're already going to be hungry. They're already going to be homeless. And when they make this offer to the people saying, well, we got this for you, many people are going to run to it because they're going to think, shit, I'm living like this. Anything is better than nothing. But you have to understand something. It's called complete control, complete power, where they are going to tell you how you can spend, what you can go to the medical doctor for, and how you have to live. And traveling, get that out your mind. When y'all heard about 15-minute cities, let's think of the Hunger Game, or people talking about the districts. Don't know how that's going to be set up, but it's going to be to the point where total control is going to be by them. And in order for us to survive, we have to walk a certain line. They're already taking away all of our freedom, all of our freedom. They're letting you see it every single day. And what kills me the most is they show it to us. Whether it's through our music, our movies, it doesn't matter. They show us exactly what they're doing to us. You know why? It's not because they have to. It's because in their minds, we are the lower class. We are not intelligent enough to pick up on everything that's going on. And the major thing about it all, they know we can't stop them. So bickering, arguing, and going against one another, it's not even worth it. And talking down on another person because they got less than you today, imagine 5 years from now, you and that person are going to be living identical.
They want to avoid that universal karma, bro. So, you definitely was wrong about that one. But everything else, you was on point. They going to wait till you desperate so you could comply.
I am almost 100% sure that they are using Mandela effects to hide the things that are in front of us for reasons that are just unknown. But I want you to watch this video and take a listen to it.
Almost 100% sure that they taught us that blood was blue inside the body until it hits oxygen and then it turns red. And I just saw a video of a 6th grade teacher talking about why do her 6th graders think that blood is blue. And my first thought was, how do you, as a teacher, not know that blood is blue until it hits oxygen? And then I looked it up, and apparently that was never true.
So basically, everything you've been told when you were younger, especially in school, was just a lie then? Because I recall being told that blood inside of your body is blue until it comes outside your body and touches oxygen. And then once it comes in contact with oxygen outside of your body, it then turns red. And we were also taught and told in science class that your heart was under your left breast. It turns out your heart is in the center of your chest. So please take this and keep it in the back of your mind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. But if this stuff was what they said it was back when we were younger or we were taught it, why are they trying to change it now? So I guess my question to you is blood actually red inside and out? Or is it blue and turns red when it comes outside of the body? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Me, I remember in 2nd grade, they told me when you get cut and the cut get exposed to air, the blood turns. What do you remember? Comment down below.
What's going on with her neck?
Look at those necks.
Big balls, big balls.
Family, come on. Right in front of us.
Gros chef bandi.
Look at their necks, bro. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about that clip. Because those ladies, reptilians was definitely not human.
Ini loh saudara lo nih, bawa sekalian ini.
And this is a new rabbit hole. Ain't nobody showing this on their platform. We got it though.
Pocong. Pocong is one of the most infamous ghosts in Indonesian and Malaysian folklore and is said to be the soul of a deceased person trapped in their kain kafan or shroud that usually has ties above their head, neck, legs, and feet. In traditional beliefs, it is believed after death, a person's soul will stay on earth for 40 days. If 40 days pass and the ties are not released, the soul remains in the shroud and essentially becomes a pocong. Depending on the lore, it seeks someone to untie the ties so their soul gets released. However, others say a pocong comes back due to unfinished business, forever doomed to wander the earth. How the pocong looks like can depend on the physical appearance of the person who died and what stage of decomposition the body is in. But the newly created pocong has a pale face and wide open eyes. The stories differ, but it is said a real pocong can float and teleport. Some sources also say they can hop, but I read a fake pocong can easily be identified if it hops. The red pocong is one of the most feared because of its infamous reputation for being unpredictable, aggressive, and most likely to attack without being provoked. The spirit is said to have been born from the desire for revenge after the person died. Another famous pocong is the Andong pocong. This pocong appears in a cart that is pulled by a ghostly horse and visits people's houses. It would knock on their door and whoever answers would suffer a mysterious illness before dying a couple days later. It is believed the Andong pocong was a new bride who died in a freak accident involving a horse cart. It is said the best way to deal with a pocong is to hug it and use that chance to untie its bonds. The pocong will be grateful for being freed and grant good luck or wealth to its rescuer.
Family, I'ma keep it real with you. I'm not hugging no pocong. I see a pocong, I'm going the other way, straight up. If y'all wanna hug a pocong, I could arrange it for y'all.
There's been a very creepy video going around where you can see a group of friends exploring a abandoned building. At first, everything's fine. They're just exploring the building, having fun, and talking to each other. But two events happen that are still unexplained to this day. The first thing that happens only freaks them out a little bit. Check it out real quick.
This looks so weird. Looks like a cave in over there. What the heck is that? Yes, I got it on video.
Now, they initially thought the sound they heard was just an animal, so they wanted to go back into the building to explore. However, when they tried to go deeper into the building to explore, someone or something began chasing them. And if you listen very closely, you can hear some sort of satanic roar or demon howl. I want you to check it out and let me know what you think.
Make sure you don't get caught on the fence. Holy bro!
Man, listen, them boys was about to F around and find out very, very quick. I think they lucky they left that building. And I'm hoping they don't go back to that building. Comment down below.
The videos that have come out of Sudan in the last 48 hours have been some of the most horrifyingly inhumane videos I have ever seen. They're forcing people to dig their own graves and mowing them down, raping women and children. They're going into hospitals, shooting people on their deathbed, and stealing the supplies. So much blood has been shed in Al Fasher in the last 48 hours that you can see that the soil is stained from drone footage. And the world continues to remain silent. The worst part about these videos is that they are not being filmed by the victims. They are being filmed and posted online by the perpetrators of these atrocities. Media refuses to accurately cover this situation, and our world leaders continue to downplay how horrific of a humanitarian crisis this is. This is not a civil war. This is a genocide that is funded by the UAE. This is not a civil war. This is a genocide that is funded by the UAE. And if you're watching this right now and you feel powerless to do anything about it, I get it. You're just a person scrolling online. What can you do? I feel the same exact way every single time I see my people being slaughtered. I feel so powerless that I can't really do anything about it. But I have my voice, and so do you. So all I'm asking you to do is to talk about Sudan. The Sudanese people deserve a voice.
What's going on to these poor people who don't have anything? Probably don't even have drinking water. Getting slaughtered. Comment down below, chat. Let me know what y'all think about what's going on over there. Burkina Faso really doing their thing, man. For 60 years, they never had an airplane. Abraham Traore, he doing his thing out there. He's literally investing in the people. Wow. Respect to Abraham Traore. Big respect. Wow. He making big dog moves. Big dog moves. Shout out to Abraham Traore, man, and Burkina Faso, for real, for real.
Dr. Pepper is being discontinued. At least that's what older rumors on the street have said. And right now, Dr. Pepper fans are going absolutely bonkers. I don't know if you ever met a dedicated Dr. Pepper drinker, but they are obsessed. They are ravenous. So they're taking to TikTok and Twitter to show their dismay and their anger. Past rumors have popularized this theory saying that Dr. Pepper was bought out, or they stopped manufacturing the specific ingredients needed for Dr. Pepper, or there was a shortage, but there never was. And if you're a concerned Dr. Pepper fan, don't worry. Dr. Pepper gave us the answer by going to their TikTok account and confirming they are not being discontinued. And thank God they did, because I too would have had to join the Dr. Pepper march down the block. It's a Pepper thing.
If you manage to be conscious and spiritual while you in America, your ass is a fucking superhero. Because you really got to think about all the precautions that they have for keeping the American people asleep. The poisoned air, the poisoned water, the poisoned food, all the mind-numbing television and movie programs. All of us having to work our asses off and having to worry about bills 24/7, 365. Them constantly spreading stress, depression, and sadness through the news. And they make you stressed, depressed, and sad to make you want to consume all the drugs and alcohol they flooded through the country. On top of the fact, all the indoctrination from the school system and all the indoctrination from religion. If you manage to be spiritual and conscious and stay sane while in America, bro, you're a fucking superhero.
Zone family, how many of you guys can agree to what he was saying? I always said if you could walk through the dark and come out in the light, you are definitely a superhero. Cause it's not easy, man. It's not easy. You are definitely one of them ones. But anyway, family, I appreciate every last one of you that made it all the way to the end. You are goated. You are definitely goated. Before you get out of here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me and the family. Let's grow together. Let's get this 5,000 subscribers, family. Let's boost these likes up. Let's share these videos. And let's keep growing, baby. With that being said, vibrate high. Stay positive. Remove negative people from around you. Boost up your frequency. And love thy neighbor. I catch you on the next one.
Zone, 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 yeah. Zone, 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 yeah. Zone, 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 zone.